10 seconds to go. Dyer's ban.
You are not coming through on stream, by the way. I don't know why.
Alright, what about... We got a
Radiant's
faceless
ban.
void ban. No one wants to deal with that void offlane right now. It's just been so big on the meta. How about now? Is it coming through on stream?
I am checking.
Dyer's ban.
We do have the normal ban of a Doom, which has been really big in that Asian meta lately. No one wants to deal with those anti-carries. You can just shut someone down, right? Without any problems. Big in that Asian meta lately. No one wants to deal with those anti-carries. You can just shut someone down, right? Without any problems. Big in that Asian meta lately. No one wants to deal with those anti-carries. Just shut someone down, right? Without any problems.
Ten seconds to go.
Alright, I think I got stream audio now as well. Sorry about that, guys. I also am apologizing for that high-pitched squeal. I can't figure out where it's coming from. Start off with an Invoker. That's a pretty bold pick to start off. It means they're really confident in their Invoker play.
Trap Dude played last game and they had an Invoker. He did seem to be really good at it, so I guess that would be a good first pick for them. They played the best against Gaff that anyone has ever played, but Gaff yet again snuck in a level 1 Roche. All 3 games they've gone level 1 Roche. It's crazy.
So I was at work for the last match, so I did not get to see any of it. Was it a Quas Exord or a Quas Wex type of Invoker? You got a Tinker pick for Team Trasher as well. It is on Dire side, so he's not going to be able to stack the Ancients and farm that way, but he should still be able to get some farm nonetheless.
He went Exord because he had early Sunstrike, so he used it to kill PA, but unfortunately PA had Aegis, so then she just ran in and killed him, so it's kind of weird.
So I guess one thing you're always going to have to do against Team Gaffs is make sure to check that level 1 Roche, guys. They're going to try to do it every time, it looks like.
Oh, I'm taking notes. I've got it written down. We're going to check Roche when we play him.
Alright, we got a Rasta, who seems to be like one of the strongest support heroes going right now. He just has so much CC, and those wards allow you to Roche, allow you to push towers really well, and they're just really strong.
10 seconds to go. Radiant's ban.
Nature's Prophet coming out. I haven't seen a lot of Nature's Prophet. I'm not. That may be the first Nature's Prophet of this tournament. I was looking at the games today.
I do remember seeing one yesterday. But that was that didn't go so well, if I remember correctly, for him. They weren't able to
5 seconds
to really utilize his split pushing capabilities at all. But as we got a couple split pushers now with Invoker and Prophet, because Invoker can always push with Forge Spirits and Prophet with all of his little treants, so just gonna constantly be pushing down there.
Dyer's ban.
Yeah, actually, Cheese Lump ran the Nature's Prophet. They ran him in dual off lane with a Witch Doctor, and they ended up getting stomped 38-10 by Mouse House. So it did not work for them, but they didn't run. I mean, usually you'll send a Nature's Prophet off lane solo
10 seconds
or
to go.
jungle, and they dual off laned him, and he wasn't able to get levels or any farm really.
5 seconds.
Right.
Now we got a ban of the watermelon, which has got to be the best way to explain
Reserve time.
It just looks like a giant watermelon. How can you beat that? No one wants. I guess they don't want the team fight capabilities of a Tide Hunter dealing with them. Oh, they're worried about a heavy push strat with that Pugna ban. So they're thinking they might try to do early push.
especially if you let him get late game pushing towers and keeping lanes pushed out.
10 seconds to go.
He can get just downright scary with E-Blade and Dagon.
5 seconds.
He's able to just do it so many times, especially if he also adds Piggy Stick on top of that, South of Ice.
Reserve time.
I mean, I'm thinking they ban that Pugna, get rid of that push strat. Maybe a Jakiro still could help with a push strat. I mean, what else do we got to help with a push strat?
I mean, you can always go old school with the Lone Druid with the push. Bat Rider's the ban here.
Dyer's ban.
No one wants that super strong initiator. I mean, he's just able to initiate from anywhere, it seems like. He just, once he gets his Blink and Force Staff, he can just completely destroy a team's comp. Because he can just pull anyone anywhere. And there's not really much
10
to
seconds
do about
to go.
it. So, they just don't want to deal with... It looks like they're trying to stop
5
team
seconds.
fights themselves. So they might actually still be trying that push strat.
Reserve time.
So we'll see what they go here. I do like Lone Druid for pushes, but yeah, I could see a Jakiro support. That'd be a really good pick for them. Not now, but pretty soon.
I was trying to be ready for the cast and to be ready for, our games later, so I have written down, all the drafts for all the teams. I haven't
Dyer's
seen a
pick.
Bat Rider banned or picked yet. That's the first ban. Kind of surprising as strong as he is.
Radiant's pick.
Yeah, I mean, Bat Rider, even with those nerfs to Sticky, he's still really strong. Especially if you can get some help in the jungle with some stacks, and you can get that fast blink and just completely really destroy some teams composition with that. Always just picking off people. Well, we got a Centaur picked up here for our
10
Team Trasher.
seconds to go.
So we got, looks like our offlaner. He's
5
gonna
seconds.
go out there and soak up and smash some people. Oh, everyone's favorite pop.
Dyer's pick.
So, I mean, we haven't seen any of supports yet. We'll see if they run her as a support or if they run her as a one. I mean, one Potom can be pretty strong.
Radiant's pick.
Ooh, Enigma. They're gonna try to do a bit of pushing themselves with the Rasta and Enigma now. This could be interesting. Trying to do a push against kind of a push lineup themselves, so this could be a fast match or it could stall out. We'll see.
Yeah, push into push. I mean, if they're worried about push, you can take a tree end here, try to keep your towers
10
up.
seconds
but
to
if you
go.
do end up losing to a push and you've got your tree end, if you're losing towers and
5
you have a tree
seconds.
end, you're playing it wrong.
I don't know if the tree is gonna really be able to stop the push of like
Dyer's
either a
ban.
Rasta or Enigma or a Prophet Invoker with all the creeps. It just isn't a really good pusher. Well, we got the standard Bane Mirana combo.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
I'm gonna look for some sleeps and
Reserve
arrows coming out
time.
here. It seems. All right.
If Mirana and Bane are part of the tri-lane, if Mirana's going to be the core, maybe Earthshaker for that anti-push that can take down the creeps, keep them away from the tower. But I mean, they've got a strong pushing team no matter what you do.
Yeah, well, looks like we got a Drow
Radiant's
ban.
ban.
They're thinking it was going to be an all ranged attack and then use the aura for the extra damage for everyone. Now, looks like we're going to need probably also another carry ban. See how they're thinking. Maybe
10 seconds to go.
maybe they just want to get rid of the anti-mage if they don't want to deal with that, or
5
if they want to get
seconds.
rid of Nakes. They don't really have a great vehicle for
Reserve
him,
time.
though, but you never know.
Haven't seen any anti-mage in this tournament either. I'm not sure Drow has actually been played. She's been banned a couple times.
Dyer's
Spectre
pick.
ban. That's a good ban.
I thought they might go Spectre to try to do a bit of a global strat with the Invoker and Prophet, but it looks like they're just gonna do the pot him as a core for sure at this point.
So who's their last support? If they banned out the Drow, they were thinking she was a support. If Mirana's going core,
10
who's
seconds
left?
to go.
I don't know, maybe they'll end up going with like a Chikiro of some sort. Oh, Gyrocopter for Team
Radiant's
Thrasher.
pick.
We got that just good counter push with Black Cannon. Always pushes back.
Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Some people in the Twitch chat saying that Trav always plays Mirana as a support, so
Oh,
Reserve
it's certainly
time.
possible
Must
I'm
be
wrong on
support.
that. I definitely could be. Yeah, I have not seen anyone play, so I'm not sure on how people like to play this at all. But I guess if Trav always plays bottom as a support, that's good news to know. I guess so. We are still looking for some form of hard carry here.
Oh, and also chat, it's a scythe of vice. I said the piggy stick. I call it a piggy stick, but it's a scythe of vice. And squeal like a pig. There, I told you.
Alright, so we got a disruptor. Bottom is playing as a core on this role for them with the disruptor pick.
Shouts coming out from the stream. What a shocker. I guess Trav's going disruptor on this one.
Looks like it.
It is a good pick if, like, Centaur starts running in, you can always glimpse somebody out of, glimpse someone back.
You can also glimpse the Tinker back if he just is trying to come in right away. If you don't want to deal
10
with him
seconds
coming
to
in
go.
on that fight.
Yeah, he'll just refresh and come back, but earlier in the game, it's a little more useful.
Alright, which side would you like to introduce?
Places, everyone.
I'll take Trav since I did them earlier. So on Trav, looks like Mirana's heading towards the off lane. Looks like they're actually drawing a line. Probably everybody heading up into the jungle, get some offensive wards, block some camps. We've got Captain Gotard on the Mirana. We got Trav Dude on the Disruptor. We've got Albie. Gonna have Frostpudge taking the Invoker mid. Maybe a solo safe lane Roxas on the Nature's Prophet.
Alright. And so
30 seconds
on
to
Team
showtime.
Trasher, we have Trasher on the Enigma. Brentek on that Rasta. We've got Gravestorm.
Is that like Albie the racist dragon? Is that a is that a Flight of the Conchords reference? I hope so.
It certainly might be. And we've got Gravestorm on the Gyrocopter. We've got Big AT on the
And
Tinker.
they're off.
And Thermite on the Centaur off lane.
High hopes for this one.
There isn't too much really blocked off for that Enigma early game. He's going to be able to start his farm pretty well, but we do have an aggressive tri lane up here to counter out that gyrocopter.
And they're starting out hidden. They're gonna try to go aggressive right here, right from the start, try to get a kill. There's the sleep.
There's the sleep. There's the arrow. Get that big. Oh, went for the ring to start. Was that enough damage? One more hit. Not enough.
Not gonna get it.
Denied.
Feels like the Mirana could have backed up a little further for that arrow. It was a little too close. The stun wasn't long enough to get enough damage to start.
Alright, looks like the gyrocopter is just going to tango up. He's not going to use anything else to start.
He doesn't have a salve, so let's see. Is there anybody who could give him one? No, actually Enigma went early Bazzy ring, so he should be starting to work towards his oh man, soul ring. He should be starting to work towards the soul ring very soon.
Alright, looks like the Invoker is getting the better of the Tinker at the moment. Invoker. I don't know why I can't highlight anyone. That is quite annoying. So I'm not actually able to see any heroes at the moment. I can't highlight anyone. I keep trying, but it's just not working. Got a sleep up top, but no arrow to follow. The Nature's Prophet seems to be doing better than the Centaur to start, but let's see. Hold on.
Yeah, Nature's Prophet's your best farmer so far. He's got the most last hits. Next, followed by Enigma, but those are jungle creeps, so not the same. But really good for them to get Nature's Prophet some good farm early.
Got a stun out here, just some bit of harass out here from the gyrocopter. Gyro hasn't really been able to do anything. They've shut him down really well so far. He's really far behind. He's gonna definitely need some support from his team at this rate. It just doesn't seem to be able to get it with the tri-lane against him. That Enigma's gonna have to start rotating over here probably pretty soon. Just gonna try to probably get a mech up here and we'll maybe move over at that point.
But I feel like if you're going to run Bane Mirana, you really want to make sure you get some kills with it. That's what you're hoping. You're trying to get enough kills with Mirana to get her fed and get enough items early for her to be useful as a carry, because she doesn't really have that much damage other than Starfall.
Got some harass out by the Invoker at the moment. He's just kind of poking around. Centaur's having to go check for rune. And you just got not much down in bot lane other than Prophet's just kind of farming up a storm while Centaur's he's holding his own, that's for sure. He just doesn't have the last hits that Prophet's doing right now.
Denied.
No. So
I think what happened to the camera is that I was in the first slot. I don't think anybody clicked the cameraman, and so
believe I did click the camera though, is the thing.
That's interesting. Weird.
But I can't actually click on anyone right now. So we got to smoke up. Looks like they're gonna go for a gank on mid here. I'm gonna rotate down and kill the Tinker, who's really far extended. This should be pretty easy for him. And there.
That's the first blood.
First blood.
Nice job by that smoke.
I am first in everything.
Oh no.
Yeah, really effective
Dyer's
with the
mid
meatball
tower
there.
could use a little
And,
help.
with cold snap into that ring, it didn't allow him enough time to get out of the ring. I don't know if it would have mattered anyway.
Dyer's
He
mid
was-
tower
he was
is
getting
having
Well, they're
destroyed.
technical
diving top. They
difficulties.
might get countered with the rotation, but they do have that ward there still. They're able to.
Dyer's mid tower won't last much longer.
Back off, but they end up still picking off the.
Oh, nice glimpse.
Glimpsed them back, but just doesn't. Oh, with the.
Sunstrike.
Oh, he's got to be at like 10 HP. That arrow. Just wasn't able to land. So close. Nice sunstrike by the Invoker, though, who is still ahead of the Tinker in last hits, and now he's got the advantage of the kill as well. Everything seems to be going TDC's way right now. The only one who's farming well is Trasher, and he hasn't really done much. What does he got for items right now?
Bottom is missing.
Who is he playing? I'm sorry.
He's playing the Enigma.
He's got Bazzy Ring boots. And
He's almost got
already
that mech.
Both pieces of mech.
He's almost there. Once he gets that mech, he'll probably start rotating a little more. Looks like we might get that Mirana caught out right here. Yeah, Mirana's going to go down to nice rotation.
Dyer's mid tower won't last much longer.
But looks like Invoker's just going to push out mid lane from that, though.
Bottom. Uproot you.
Here comes Nature's Prophet to try and help with that, but there's already been.
And
Well,
it's
3 on
only
1,
it's
there's
only
Tinker.
Tinker. I don't know
Dyer's
if
mid
he's going
tower
to
is
be able
having
to
technical difficulties.
stop those. With the glimpse, he's dead as well.
Dyer's
That's
mid
just
tower is nothing now.
really good movement by TDC here. They seem to be really working well right now.
Twice struck.
Yeah, that was really close for Tinker to almost kill Nature's Prophet, but he ends up just dying and also giving away the tower, so it was kind of a waste in both ways.
Yeah, that glimpse is quite strong.
The
at early
Dyer might
levels,
want
or
to mine
all
their
levels,
top
honestly.
tower.
Grand spirits.
Trouble brewing at
Nature's
Radiant's
Prophet
bottom
going top
tower.
and picking off the
The roster
Shao.
behind the tower.
Dyer's top tower, you know the drill.
Yeah, the only one doing anything for Trash right now is Trasher on
No
the Enigma,
breaking through the Dyer
but I
structures
don't
for
know.
now.
They're gonna need a big black hole to turn this around at this rate.
Dyer's top tower's getting beat down.
They are gonna lose top tower here as well.
The
They're
Dyer
not
might
able
want to mine
to
that
get anything
Dyer's
in,
lost the top tower.
for it either. They're not getting a push down bot or anything. So just free towers, free kills. They're having Trasher's team has not been able to do too much at the moment.
And I think the Nature's Prophet ult just took out Tinker.
Yeah, it looks like it might
I'm
have.
guessing that Invoker was pushing him. I didn't see. He was probably attacking and just got low enough where that Nature's Prophet ult was able to take him out.
Looks like we got some up top. Everything's on bot right now. Looks like we got Tinker and Centaur on bot. Looks like they might try to get a bit of push against this support duo of Bane and Disruptor. But here comes
Nice ring right there.
the Invoker. We'll pick off
Somebody's cooking. How about that?
Tinker, and there
But they
goes.
die like the rest.
They just seem to
That's
be
four.
really well coordinated,
Two
and
down.
Trasher just can't seem to keep up with their movement. They just are falling behind.
Yeah, Trasher seems to be thinking that they really need to be aggressive and get some kills, but they're running right into TPs. And
Radiant's mid tower's
that ring
coming
right there
apart.
by Disruptor held them in place. Bane was hiding in the trees and was able to fiend script on Tinker. And Centaur
Radiant's
didn't know
mid
exactly where
tower's
he was, so he
getting
couldn't
banged
go
up.
and stomp. He finally got there in time, but it was too late. Invoker had already
Guess
TP'd
what's
in.
happening to Dire's bottom tower?
Did see
Radiant's
that
mid tower could
Gyro
use a
was
hand.
trying to do some pushing mid, but he is forced back, and now there's a fight down bot.
Going for broke.
Ross is
about
dead.
that?
And let's see if they can pick off this Prophet. Now, already got a mech up on the. I'm guessing that's on Invoker.
No,
Nope, it's on the Prophet.
Had such good farm early, he just went ahead and built the mech for the team.
That's really useful. Never have it in early mechs. Early mech is just so strong. Allows everything to just keep pushing.
Invisibility!
Moran doing a little pushing
Dire's
mid.
mid
No
tower
Yeah.
TP
needs a
because
little
they will
help.
just TP bot.
And Prophet's pushing up top already too.
This is looking
Dire's
real
top
bad. Let's check
tower's
the
getting
gold
beat
graphs.
down.
See how it's looking.
Well, looks like we've already got a 7,000 gold difference in favor of TDC.
Dire's top tower,
And
you
the
know the
XP
drill.
graph is 4,000.
Oh, they might get Bane here.
They did pick off the Bane.
I cobble my road with that.
Marana old used, but not quick enough to save Bane.
Dire's top tower,
and everyone
you
else
know
is
the
gonna, oh
drill.
yeah, they have a, no, that's not their sentry ward.
Warriors of the wood.
I think Bane was trying to de-ward that, so he does have vision of their ward up there. Somebody needs to get up there and de-ward it.
Dire just couldn't save that bottom tower.
Are they gonna turn on? Looks like they're gonna turn on them here. There goes the
Your hopes?
Black hole maybe? Oh, he got tornadoed up.
tornadoed up before. Meatball, back everyone off. They're just gonna keep pushing. You just can't stop them. They just don't have the damage anymore right now. Gyrocopter just needs so much farm. Just not able to get it. He's so low on his farm, so they're just not getting what they need, and it's just the item advantage. They're just able to keep going, even stay low, but able to keep pushing up with their urns and their mechs. And this doesn't seem to be looking too great for Trasher here.
Yeah, Trashers, they've got to really start getting some push out of that Shasha with his wards, but with that Nature's Prophet also just keeping lanes pushed out, it's really hard. But they need to find some towers somewhere so they can start getting some gold, start getting some items. Like Centaur, how close is he to Blink? He's at 1489 or 1490 right now, so he really needs that Blink for initiation.
Do you know how far away Tinker is from his boots?
Oh, he's a long ways away. He's died quite a bit. He's about 800 gold right now. He needs the recipe, so he's going to be a while before he's all over the map.
Looks like we're gonna pick off up here on the Centaur, and with Prophet coming in, just simple,
The best gladiators must.
easy pick off for those two. They're just everywhere right now.
And that's going to delay the Blink even more.
Yeah, he's back down to 1400.
Approach you.
They really can't afford to lose their initiator like that. Looks like we're gonna get a push down bot by Trasher.
Shadow.
They probably should just back off and try to get some farm in their own jungle if they can. But
Yeah, they don't have Stampede to get out of this, so
the
Somebody's on a
Enigma is
roll.
the only way for them to really get away. Gyro's just gonna try to TP out. He does make it out.
Black Hole's not effective if you die before you get a chance to use it.
It does seem that becomes a problem, huh? They do have a lot of CC on TDC with Arrow and Bane and Invokers,
The
Cold
Dire
Snap,
might want to mine their top tower.
and Glimpse if they really have to.
Yeah, it's a kind of a bad team to black hole. Unless you get everybody, you're not going
That's
to be in
4
it
in a
for very
row.
long.
You'd have done better to clothe yourself in knowledge.
Oh, I missed that one. Just another pickoff right down mid. That's going to be a 5-second arrow on the Bane, or on the Enigma, but
Can't do
not
nothing
gonna go
about
anything
Dire
on there.
structures right now.
I'm just going to push down mid and do some more chip damage, it seems.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
Oh, we've got a little lull here. I'd like to ask you. We in that last game we had a what was it? It was a Phantom Assassin who got 2 Battle Furies, and then on top of that they had a Magnus who is giving her Empower, which is 50% extra damage on cleave. So does that all stack together?
It should stack together, yeah. It's been a while since I've really thought about Empower, but
The
Battle Furies
Dire best do
are
something
obviously
about that
stacking.
bottom tower.
And Empower, I believe, works like a Battle Fury, so it should stack as well.
She blink struck into 3 heroes one time and killed all 3 of them. It was pretty nasty.
That sounds pretty brutal, actually. Which team was she on? Was it on Gaff?
Yeah, it was on Gaff.
Got the entire team of Trasher pretty much down on bot here, afraid to do anything. They are all spotted out by this ward right here. If they try to smoke up here, it's not going to work. While they're walking around, it seems that TDC just is
Radiant's bottom
pushing up the
tower
top
seen
tower
better
and
days.
is going to probably
They were
end up
there
taking
dewarding
this.
and they were there dewarding and Nature's Prophet ran his treants in and denied the haste rune.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right
Why
now.
not?
Shadows take us.
Got the initiation by the
5 in a row.
which they just
How
turned
about
right
that?
around. There was nothing he could do. There was no
Why,
follow-up.
thank you.
Seems like he probably should not have been going in there without the rest of his team. He just outran them all because no one else is able to keep up with him or even get close right now. They're all so squishy.
Invoker's got himself drums, 4 staff, and he's got it selected on his power treads. And what could it be going for next? With a circlet.
What does he got for gold? He might go Necro, try to do a push with that. That would be what I would go for, but
Dire's
I
mid
don't
tower's
play
having
too much
technical
Invoker anymore.
difficulties.
It does seem that Prophet is gonna split push and take that mid tower for free. It seems.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help. The
And
Dire
the
couldn't
team
hang
took
on to that
top
mid
tower
tower.
as well. No, we went for a blink. So it does seem Invoker has a blink dagger whenever it gets delivered to him. Now all of Trasher is in their base, and they just aren't able to get out or can get the farm they need anymore. If I were
Prophet
them,
has
they need
picked up
to.
his orchid.
I think they should try to get a smoke. And
Dire's
try
bottom
to get a
tower's
pick off
getting
here.
the business.
They do have some good damage in that respect. They should probably smoke up and try to pick off someone. That does seem to be one of the ways for them to start a comeback.
Double damage.
The Dire best do something about that bottom tower.
Got a double damage room up on Nature's Prophet. And like
Yeah,
I said,
he's
he
just
already
pushing-
has Faith Boots with Orchid.
Guess
so
what's happening
Yeah,
to
he's
Dire's
already-
bottom tower?
He's just going to take that tower for free too.
Dire's
They are
bottom tower
going
got
on
blown to
the
bits.
Invoker top, but he just force staffed away, and that was that.
Dyer's mid tower could use a little help.
Did he force out the Centaur alt as well? And now they're pushing down tier 3s.
Dyer's bottom tower's getting the business.
They left Tinker top alone, and Invoker turned right around and almost killed him.
A little late on that glimpse. They almost got him going back, but weren't able to get it. Forced out the wards from Rasta. They don't even need to use them right now, too. Enigma brought back. He still hasn't been able to get off a single black hole this entire game, has he? At least I haven't seen one, have you?
No, I have not. Saw a good spot where he almost threw it down, but he got stunned, and by the time he got back, he was dead. I was just about to comment on the fact that they didn't have any vision for Mirana ult, and then I think Enigma just picked up some sentries and threw him down. Unfortunately, if you see the sentry that they put down on that top lane, the sentry that the Radiant have, is just a little further outside of that range. And I said top lane, I meant bot lane, I'm sorry.
That's alright. So, we got... They really need to get some form of counter gank. They need a gank to try to help turn this around. They really need to get something to move this up. I mean, Tinker does have boots now, so he should finally be able to start pushing out lanes. But he does have to deal with a Prophet who can just TP in and silence him right away.
Thanks.
So I don't know how much Tinker's really going to be able to do, because Prophet should be able to counter him out right away with just himself TPing in and going from there.
Centaur may actually get to his blink. He's at 20. There's 21:37. He's got it. Just needs one more last hit. Hey, he's got enough now. Just finally bought it. So their items are starting to come online, but it's a lot late.
Bit late. Yeah. It's gonna be rough to get back, but they've started to get some items. Maybe they can get a bit of a comeback coming with those. Maybe we can get some pickoffs.
6 in a row.
Or I guess Invoker can get a pick off of the Tinker in the jungle.
That's what I'm worried about. Even if they decided to go after the Invoker, I mean, he just...
They might get him right
there
here.
You go.
Looks like
That's
they're
how
gonna
you get
pick
him.
him off. Oh, what a ring by the... Just hold all of them in. Silence them all. Can't get anything done.
Dyer's mid tower down. Technical difficulties.
And Enigma still hasn't got that black hole off, which is their only... They need to...
Dyer's mid tower won't
Well,
last
if
much
they can't
longer.
pick off the Invoker there, I think they have to wait at this point and try to get a big black hole on the tier 3, but I'm just not... It's going to be difficult. Well, that was... Barely got there in time for the glimpse. It might actually end up costing the Prophet his life, though. And the Disruptor.
He's going to try to outrun this thing. Here it comes.
Oh, he was able to mech up just
enough
before.
time with the meg.
I'm expecting that Sunstrike to become any time. Oh, there it is.
7 in a row.
Saw him out from these wards here and just saw the direction he was going. Beautiful Sunstrike, though.
Heard an arrow, but it missed. Looks like it's Roche time.
Warriors of the wood.
Yeah, I'm guessing Prophet might just solo at this rate. Get an arrow from.
Yeah, so it's time for them not to let any more items come out on the other team. They need to go ahead and press this advantage, get Roche, take an Aegis, and try to go high ground.
Just waiting on the Marana arrow to come in and stun. Not even gonna use it for that. I'm just gonna use it for scouting. Oh, and there it is. I am
Easy shot.
proven wrong once again.
Really smart not to go all in M5, because if they can get Black Hole in there, they might be able to take that fight. They give the Aegis to Invoker.
Yep, Invoker's got the Aegis and just probably gonna move on and push down mid or at this point.
He's got his Ag Scepter. He's also got Aegis. Still 4 charges on the drums. 4 staff blink.
Shadows take us.
Nature's Prophet has picked up a Hyperstone.
Maybe he's going. Maybe he's gonna go for Mjolnir.
That's what I was thinking. That's kind of early though. Didn't even build a Maelstrom yet.
Well, they do pick off the
gonna die
off
right
the
here.
top
I
though,
care to see that dark gray place again.
which is what they needed. But wow, that Prophet ult just took almost all of their health down.
8 in a
Oh,
row.
there goes 2 down. Can they hold at the base? Doesn't look like Enigma has buyback.
Invoker going deep.
Yeah, he's wanting to use that that Aegis, it seems.
This is going to be a dieback for
9 in a row.
Nature's if he's not careful.
Dyer's mid tower could use a little
Really good
help.
ult from Disruptor there. He's just been so strong on that Disruptor all game. That pick is just really, really paid off for them.
Why, thank you.
And Marana with the
Dyer went and
Desolator.
fortified their structures.
Did force out the glyph. Now the Enigma is back up, so if they are going to try to push all at once, they could get caught in the big black hole, but do they have the damage to do anything about it is the real question. Well, we got Prophet doing Prophet things, you know, split pushing.
Look at that.
Just what he's
We
supposed
got
to do.
Global Rocket about to hit.
It did. Doesn't really do anything. She's fine. But yeah, always gotta love those global rockets. Prophet picking up their ancients over here. All of Team Trasher
how
sitting in the
Tinker's
base.
He's got his Soul Ring now, so it gives him a little more mana to get back to base. But now, what's his next play? I mean, he has no damage, so does he go start his Dagon? Does he go Blink Dagger? I think he needs a Blink. He needs that or Force Staff.
I would say he needs to
But
blink.
he's a long way away from both.
He needs to be able to protect himself from that Prophet coming in on TPs.
Aegis wasn't even used in that fight, so I mean they can still go here.
Yeah. They should be. Well, the lanes aren't too pushed actually. They are picking off that Prophet again too.
Who uproots me?
That is the way they're gonna get back in this game, is just by getting some pickoffs. But here comes the Invoker, who
Oh god.
takes out their entire team basically with his meatball combo. I don't know. We've got a few buybacks here, but
Who knows how many that were? 2 down.
I don't know if don't know if the Invoker's will. He does still get away.
Still got Aegis right now.
And 3,000 gold too. should be expiring here soon, so probably wouldn't mind using it.
Yeah,
Try to
if
just
he
do
gets
some
killed right
damage
here-
and kill the
Think I
Tinker
lost
instead.
count.
Oh, he'll just kill him. Wow.
He's just so far ahead right now. I just don't know what they're going to be able to do. I mean, they need to catch him in a black hole, which we still haven't seen one.
Still haven't seen, yeah. No black hole yet.
Which is 30 minutes in, no black holes. That's a disappointment because they're always, it's one of the most fun abilities in the game.
Got about 45 seconds left on Aegis. I just can't believe Invoker tried to die to give it up, and he just got a kill anyway. Whatever.
How's that gyro doing? He
Guess
still
that's
needs
10 in
a
a row.
lot of farm, right?
He picks off, gets a kill,
But
and uses Aegis with 30 seconds to go.
Concentration.
That sounds exactly like what he wanted to do, huh?
Yep.
Now they're just pushing out. Well, at least the good thing though for Trasher is that they do have a Tinker who's been pushing out the lanes, so it's been. They haven't really been able to get too much damage on the tier 3s themselves because the Tinker's just pushing out the lanes so well.
Yeah, but check that gold
Dire's
graph.
top tower's getting
it's
beat
looking
down.
dire for the Dire.
Over 25,000, almost 30,000 gold now. That is a big hill to climb. Looks like we got Prophet split pushing on bot right now, but hiding in the trees, so because he's sick
He
of
is
being
going
caught.
Milner, by the way. He's got the Maelstrom recipe already. But also Mirana going Milner, so they're gonna have two.
Yeah, she's had the Maelstrom for a while now, but they're just they're pushing, but they haven't been able to get a full push at all. There's always that threat of the black hole, it seems. And Tinker just pushing all the lanes out.
Yeah, this game has kind of gone into a standstill. Oh, nice jump, nice lead.
Just watching the Invoker push out bot right now. See if they send everyone to try to catch him.
We're almost to the point on the Roche timer where we can see how long it's going to be till he's up.
They have sent pretty much everyone bot to try to deal with this Invoker and his split push. Do have Bane picking off and
So this is Wits and
picking off the Tinker by himself.
Sheep's eggs.
Well, he did get help from the Sunstrike.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
You had no place
Now we got
here.
Another
Allies
Centaur ult
disappear.
to try to catch
It was
the
to try and run in and get Enigma.
Enigma out, right?
Yeah, he had gotten hit by an arrow.
Uproot and after.
Big,
You're not going anywhere.
they just can't do any damage anymore. They're just so far behind on items.
Wait, how many is that now? How about that?
Sunstrike destroys Shadow Shaman. That's not
Yeah,
the first
he was
time
already low
he's
going
done that
in.
this game.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
Another arrow just flies through, nothing hit.
Get some scouting done at least.
It's almost a maximum Roche respawn.
There's Prophet's Mjolnir. Now they can use him to start split pushing lanes even faster.
Mirana's got hers as well, so I mean They're
Got the
just
glimpse.
really farmed.
There goes the Centaur.
Let's just say it's a winning streak. How about that?
The Invoker's just wrecking them
They're
right
probably
now.
coming in from behind.
And he picks off the Rasta.
Seriously,
There goes
I
the
lost
gyro.
count.
And there goes the
That
Invoker.
like 15 and 3
Oh
down.
my gosh. Still no black hole in all of that. I mean, I know you're not going to be able to hold on to two for long, but you might as well use it.
No one's got buyback anymore. This should be tier 3s. They're going to take out the Tinker first, and then
How many was that?
Tinker still got buyback, but it's
Dire's
not enough at this
mid-tower's
point.
having technical difficulties. Them Dire buildings are tough as nails for now.
And there's the GG.
Hope the Dire weren't partial to that mid-tower. Dire's mid-rags didn't make it. The Radiant done it.
Game kind of played out exactly how it started. Just Trav's team got a whole lot of momentum and just carried it all the way to the end. There just wasn't much going on. The entire game full of an enigma that doesn't even throw black hole one time. So it's tough, even though he was their most farmed character early.
Yeah, he was the only one who's getting any farm to start, and they just couldn't catch up. Well, thank you for the cast. Thank everyone for tuning in. I do apologize for the sound issues that I'm having. Anyways, maybe catch you guys with another cast later on. Thanks a lot.